Hello, you're with Libby from libbystamps.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. And today we're going to make this very quick little 2, 4, 6, 8 box, which I've just squeezed the sides in and added some ribbon and some of our tinsel ribbon to the front. So this is the Be Merry Designer Series paper, which is one of the packs that you can choose for free when you buy 3 other packs of Designer Series paper. So it's buy 3 and choose a 4th one from a selected list for free. So we'll get started, and I'll just bring my trimmer in. That's all I'm going to use today. And you need a piece of card that is at least 5.5. We might make this one a little bit taller, by 8.5. So this is green with the speckles on one side, and it is white with the green stars on the other. So we'll trim it up to, let's see how wide it is, 8 wide. So we'll make this one exactly 8 inches or 20 centimeters wide, and we need to make it, sorry, it's 8 inches or 20 centimeters high, and we're making it 8.5 inches wide. So if you do it 5.5 or 6 inches by 8.5 inches, you'll get 2 out of every sheet of Designer Series paper. All right, so with the 8.5 inches on the top, or 21.4 centimeters, I think it is, you're going to score at 2 or 5 centimeters, 4 inches or 10 centimeters, 6 inches or 15 centimeters, and 8 inches or 20 centimeters. And then turn it 1/4, and you're going to score at 2 inches, sorry. So 1/4 turn and score at 2 inches. And that's all you need your trimmer for. Or you simply scored, or whatever you're using. All right, then I'm going to bring my bone folder in, and we're going to have the white and green on the outside. So I'm just going to score all these folds. If you wanna play, make it a better place. And then snips are next. So we're just going to take this last little tiny bit off. Sometimes my camera handle dangles in the breeze. All right, so just take that little bit off. And then I cut a small V as a notch out of these other ones, just so they sit nicely on the base. Creation, imagination, try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. Then we need some tear and tape, and we're going to put that right up this edge. And I like to do it as close to the score line as I can. Tear and tape's good because it's archival safe. It won't fall apart if you accidentally leave the box out in the sun, like some other tapes. All right, now where the seam is, that's the back of our box. So on that piece, we're going to put tear and tape on the wrong side. So I just thought I'd explain why I do what I do. All right, and then if we hold it up again, try and do it so it's down. All right, so that's the back. So it's going, then these two side bits are going to go down and the front's last. So that's the front of our box. So it's also going to have tear and tape on the green. And then these two side bits so one will have, they'll both have it on the right side. So a bit there and a bit there. So we've got two on the wrong side, two on the right side. And then we're going to take the backing off this one.
Inspiration, all I'm saying is you can do it. I want to hear you say, I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I.
All right, then I like to get my bone folder or something long if my bone folder is not quite long enough, and just firm all those down on the bottom. All right, now here's the back of our box. So I'm going to turn it round so the back is at my back, and I'm going to squash these sides in. And then just use my bone folder to firm those down on both sides. Then I'm going to bring in my 1/8 of an inch hole punch. It's a handheld punch. Now it's got a tongue on it, and that's so that you can slide the paper in, punch down, and there we've got our hole. And I'm just going to put some of this lightly woven ribbon, Whisper White, through, and I'll show you a trick with the tinsel ribbon. You just see on this one I've tied what looks like a double bow. So what you do is put your first ribbon through, and then we'll use some red of the tinsel ribbon, this trim this time, and you just lie that over the front. So just put it into your ribbon like that, and just going to tie a bow.
Lead, inspire destiny, require every dream to believe. Take the chance, lead the dance, and run with what is in your heart. Let the magic start, you're in charge, yes you can. What's the plan? Come on, let's do this and do it now.
And then you can tie your bow, or you could attach a tag or whatever you like. So just tie a bit of a knot, and then the same again. So make a loop with your right hand, that's if you're right-handed of course, round the back through the hole that you've created and pull it out. Now I find doing it that way you get a perfect bow every time. Just neaten it up with some glitter ribbons, really lovely. All right, and with my trusty scissors here, I'm just going to neaten up those ends. Now, what could you put in these? Chocolates. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it? All right, chocolates, coffee sachets, tea sachets, all sorts of things. So there we've got a 2468 box. This one was 8 inches tall and this one was 6 inches, I think, 5.5 inches tall. So there we are, 2 different boxes, 2 different sizes, made exactly the same way. Now, don't forget, the Be Merry paper is part of the free Designer Series papers that you can get once you've purchased 3 other packs. You can purchase any 3 packs from the annual catalogue or the holiday catalogue, and then there's a select list that you can choose your 4th pack for free from. It's on my blog, so just check it out. If you live in Australia, I'd love you to shop with me. And I hope you'll be back when I do the next video. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Bye for now.